Hey, welcome back to another episode for Life for Living Well. My name is Richard. Before I dive into the topic that brings for us this week, I do like to say that if you like to join my mailing list, you can sign it up on our community website at www.lifeforlivingwell.com. And what's the advantage you get from our mailing list? You often get the articles weekly that we publish regarding different topics that we've been recording through our podcast, and then we're able to share some of the books that we also have. And so far so good, we have been keeping that mailing list and it's been growing, and the people that have already signed up in the community, they often or regularly get the email regarding the article. There's no direct marketing that we send to you or sharing your email with any other organization, and it's just to having a communication between the Life for Living Well community and yourself. So let's dive into the topic for this week without taking much of your time. The title for the message this week is what I call Life is All About Decisions, the moment that shape our destiny. As you know, if you are frequent with this podcast or the articles, you will notice that every time we try to open a topic, we also find the word of inspiration or quote of individual that match the message. So this week, for this particular topic, I'll be taking from Tony Robbins, and he put it this way, and I quote, "It is in your moment of decision that your destiny is shaped." And that's so true. And I hope by the time we digest the podcast, this message, you will be able to see the point Tony Robbins is making in from this quote. So let's dive into it. Life is a series of decisions, and you will find out why I say so. Some decisions are very small, and some can be monumental. Each of those decisions, each of those events that push us to make the decision, they can also shape who we become. Have you ever met a tough person? But the question you ask about, the question we often miss is to say what made them become. It could be a series of what, not just one event. Often we don't get to choose the event life throws at us, but we do get to choose how we respond in those defining moments when fear and uncertainty cloud your thoughts. So there's a quiet space between one breath and the next can hold the power to change everything. I certainly believe this, and it happened times and times in my own lives and the life of the people that are close to me. And I'm sure as you listen to me, you will, you will not have been alive if you have not made a decision or somebody make a decision that have direct impact on your life, either positive or negative. So a life-changing decision. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to share a life event, a life story that happened to someone that very dear to me and close to me. A friend of mine once faced one of the hardest decisions imaginable. So he received a call from the hospital about his newborn grandson who was born with severe health complications. The doctor explained that the baby chances of survival were slim. Even if he did make it, they said he would need a lifelong medical care. The baby was placed on the life support machine and the family was given two options. So, what are those options? Number one, continue treatment and hope for a miracle. Or number two, turn off the machine and let him go peacefully. The parents were heartbroken, you can imagine, and unsure what to do. They turned to the baby grandfather for guidance. To make a decision no one ever want to make. The mothers of the baby don't want to make it. The father of the baby don't want to make it. So they push the decision to the grandfather. After a sleepless night, he told them, let's keep fighting. The baby hasn't given up, so neither should we. That decision changed everything. It could go either way. Today, that same baby is a healthy, happy teenager surrounded by love and laughter. His journey began in struggle, but it was hope, faith, and courage to decide that gave him a chance at life. What's your story? Have you had or known someone that have to make a fatal decision, whether in relationship to stay or to go? Not all the time that you have the benefit to calculate the gain and the loss. Not all the time you have the benefit to know the outcome of the decision you make. Some decision you will not have the benefit of the outcome, but the hindsight is a powerful thing. So that takes me to the another area that I want to focus in this message. Every choice shapes our path. I've seen people that come to conclusion that things that happen to them, they did not have the control over it, but they have the control about the decision they made. And those decisions have put them to the place that they never thought that they would be, but it was the best place for them. So every choice shapes our path. Every day we make countless decisions: what to eat, how to spend our time, who to love, whether to take a risk or play it safe. Some choices are small, but others define our future. Maturity comes not from age, but from understanding that every decision has consequences. The difference between a wise person and a passive one often lies in their willingness to own those consequences. Life constantly tests us through relationships, career, and personal challenges. But within each choice lies an opportunity to chance to grow. So each of those things is expand your muscle, it expand your tolerance, it expand your understanding, it expand your insight, it build your perspective about things. So to change and to shape our own destiny, we cannot run away from it. As I'm bringing this to the close, there's other area that I want to emphasize more. And I just don't want you to listen to this podcast and not using it as a personal inquiry to your own choices of decision makings. Are you the one making your decision, or your decisions are being made for you by others? Are you the one that hide blaming other people for your own actions? Perhaps your decision could expose the area that you lack ability and then you can work on it. Some decision you have no input into it, whether to keep you at work or to let you go. It could be the business is struggling. even if you are good in what you are doing. So you have to make a choices. So be intentional with your decisions. How will you be intentional? How could you be intentional with your decision? And I'm going to try to emphasize on it in my next message. So don't be afraid of making choices. Life is decision making. It is one of the things that you will do in this life. The only people that are not have a privilege to make a decision anymore is the people that are dead, people that are no longer alive. So life is a decision making. Again and again, you make it all the time, from one step to another step. You can't avoid it, but you can learn to approach it with clarity and purpose. You cannot run away from it. It's something that you have to learn how to do. It becomes daily activities. Some slight decision, what to spend, what not to spend, how much to spend, what to wear, what not to wear. However, you can reduce the amount of time, energy, brain power that you use to make all those decisions. Some people embrace minimalism, so reduce a lot of time in overthinking, overanalyzing a micro decision, what clothes to wear, what shoe to wear. If you have too many, you have too many choices. Some people reduce that choices for themselves and they make their decision more simple. However, you still have a fundamental, monumental decision in life, whether you lose somebody in the family, whether you lost your job, whether you want to embark to a new business or you just start a new relationship, or whether you want to dive in deep or you want to go slowly. You make decision countless of time every day throughout the whole year. So remember, every day you need three essential things. There's no run away from it. Number one, decision making to guide your path. Number two, food and water to fuel your body. And lastly, number three, sleep to restore your mind. So when you practice intentional decision making, you begin to take ownership of your life, your choices. No matter how small, can set you up for success beyond what you imagine. As I'm rounding up, the final thought: next time you face a difficult choice, pause and breathe. Within that moment of decision lies the power to shape your destiny. And perhaps, like my friend grandson, to change the course of life itself. I hope this message helps someone. Until we meet again, please stay safe, share the news, share the podcast, share the website www.lifeforlivingwell.com. You will find some of the books that is being very helpful for this community member, may be cool for you as well. Until we meet again, please stay safe and have a wonderful week. Ciao.